Bonjour and welcome to a new unboxing video. And once again, as you can see, I am not at my desk, which means it's going to be something big. And actually, the last time I did this setup was to show you the Batcave from the Batman 1966 TV series toy, the big playset. And something what we're going to have is something very similar. I mean, you do remember, I've spoken to you about those. I mean, those are Mego action figures, so from the 1970s. This one is actually a repro, even though I do have the real one from the 1970s. And back in the 1970s, those were extremely popular, and they were the biggest selling toys for boys. And you had all kind of superheroes. You had Batman, Superman, you had Wonder Woman, you had Hulk, Spider-Man, I mean, everyone. And of course, with those figures, they had vehicles and they also had play sets. So what I'm going to show you now is actually a play set. It's in this bag. It's actually a vintage play set from the 1970s. It's from 1976. And it's an original. It's the Hall of Justice from the DC superheroes. So literally, it is the headquarters of the Justice League. So as you can see, you've got the Justice League fighting here on this side. And basically, when you turn around, they actually show you what's inside the box. And they tell you that there is some interesting things in there. Like, for example, the transportation chamber, the dialer disaster console, and the conference table and maps. Ooh, that sounds really very exciting, doesn't it? And well, we're going to open it to show you. Those are actually quite rare. I mean, it's very difficult to find one in good condition, and actually, even though this one is one of the best conditions I found, I mean, well, box is a bit battered, it still has quite a few problems that I will talk to you about when we open it. The first thing to know is that those things were done in cardboard covered in vinyl, so as a result they tend to be I would say not shredded but cut very easily. And as you can see on this side, there is a little bit of vinyl damage here, but it's nothing. I mean, for something from 1966, it's actually aged very, very well. So you can see that there is a window. You will understand why there is a window later, because it actually brings some light in, and you do have holes on top. I can show you. You've got little holes that will allow you to add some elements, and of course you find again the same decor over there. So you've got the Justice League fighting all around it. So here we go. We're going to open it and see what's inside, because there's quite a few things. I will take out the bits first. First of all, we do have this thing, which is the Justice League logo, and this goes on the roof of the carry case, because I mean, as you can see, those were designed with a little handle, and so you could carry them around wherever you wanted, and play with it in the garden or anything. So now we're going to open that. That's going to be a bit tough to open, because of course this hasn't been opened in a very long time, so it's probably a little bit rigid. And inside you do have a table, so this is the Justice League table, and as it opens, there are actually a map to find the supervillains, so which is kind of fun. And you do have the instruction booklet here. So you will notice that there is a door here and there's a little window here. So the plan is, I'm not going to do it for real, because sadly the mechanism isn't working, so it wouldn't be worth it, but I'm going to try and show you how that works. So basically you would open that door, if it lets me open it. You would put a superhero figure here, then you would go on that side, and as you can see, you've got like supervillains, and you can change. For example, oh no, there is the Joker, and then if you close that door again and you open here, the superhero would appear in the area where the disaster is striking. So as you can see, there is a little bit here that's transparent, and it's basically, you have the window in the back. As you can see, I can, if I move my hand, you can see. And so the superhero would appear in the middle of the new decor, would fight the disaster, and then come back. You would just close again that little door, and you would reopen this door. As you can see, it is difficult to open, and the superhero would reappear like magic. So the problem is that mechanism was never very well designed at the time, and most of them don't work anymore, so you can't change, because they've got different little, if you can see here, you can see that behind there is extra little decor, and this is moving. So normally, if you slide in and out, you should be able to actually change the place in the world where the disaster is happening. Sadly, that doesn't work anymore. I know that there are ways to try and repair it, but I'm not sure that I'm not going to damage the playset doing it. So here you go. And well, to show you Superman, I'm going to give you and I'll show with the Superman figure so you can see the scale of it. Most of the time those are actually quite damaged. I mean, the handle is usually missing, the upper part is missing or really damaged as well, the table is missing, and of course the mechanism is working. So all in all, it's actually a pretty good condition for this playset. So and that's about it. So that was the vintage Mego 1976 Hall of Justice for the Justice League, and I hope you've enjoyed that. If you like this video, and if you would like to see more vintage unboxings, you can leave comments below. I'll be very happy to add some more videos at some point, and in the meantime, enjoy. Bye.